Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Anil Kuseni bin Muhammad Johan. My matrix number is 18DEV19F 2019. So, for the first slide, I will summarize the case study. Water is one of the most important and useful resources for everyone. Water is also a major source of everyone to continue their life. However, nowadays there is a lot of pollution and water disturbance happening due to the being a handful of irresponsible people. In 2020, there was a case of water disruption caused by illegal waste and industrial pollution. A national sewerage company, Indah Water Consortium, or IWK, has been wrongly accused of contaminating the water source. This is because there are water treatment plants that cannot cope with the high level of raw water pollution due to industrial activities lined up along the river. The company has operated and controlled water quality throughout the country. The water control must comply with the standards set by the controller and authorities. There are other sources of pollution which may come from individual septic tanks or CST and poor flush that are not properly maintained. The general public and authorities are responsible for maintaining the cleanliness and health of our water resources. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Mehakimi Abdurrahim. My metric number is 18DEV19F 2008. I will continue with the next part for the slide. Okay, the next part of the slide is identify the issue and problem aroused in the case study. Okay, the issue in this case study is Indah Water Consortium IWK, the National Sewerage Company, has been wrongfully accused of polluting the state of Selangor water resource. The next issue is based on private report, the pollutant had reached the water treatment plant intake by the time the pollution was detected. This deprived the treatment plant of any early warning or time buffer to react timely, much less providing enough notice to customer. Next, the general public could report any suspicious discharge activities near our drains and rivers, and the authorities could launch an awareness campaign to talk about the need to deter the pollution. The next issue is it depends on the finite amount of organic solids dispersed to the river, not the actual state of purification of the water itself. And lastly, riding alongside that there are external and situational challenges that require a solution if the town is not to be defeated by an infrastructure that fails to keep up with existing project growth. That's all for me. Thank you.
Wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Aida binti Nur Apani. My metric number is 18EV90F 2003. So today I want to present about the green practice or technology applied in solving the issue and its benefit. First is education, environmental education. Courses the co-curriculum in educational institution. Environmental education for the general public in electronic and print media. The second point is the law. The enforcement and enforcement of environmental laws have the power to prevent water pollution as happened in Selangor last year 2020. And the third point is sewage technology. What is sewage technology? Water and sewage waste are treated as in cluster B and Indah water. The second last of the point is use of biotechnology. The use of biotechnology is the use of bacteria that are modified to deal with water pollution due to oil spills. And the last point is greenhouse effect and weather and sea level change. Greenhouse effect, the climate change and sea level depletion of the ozone layer as a result of the production of CFC which is chlorofluorocarbon from refrigerators and sea level herring increase many areas will be damaged.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Anis Zaka binti Roslai. My matric card number is 18 DB19F 2018. For the next is impact from the green practice or technology in the case study. For the first point is extinctions of aquatic life. Due to this effect, it has affected marine animals such as fish, shrimp, corals, as well as ecology and the food chains, killing aquatic plants such as weeds and mangrove trees. Birds, if exposed to oil, will make it difficult to fly and then die. As a result, endangered species are becoming extinct. For example, the dumping of plastic in Terengganu waters caused turtles to die due to ingestions of plastics that was due to be food. Next, for the point 2 is affect the source of income of fishermen. This effect has caused fish to move to safer habitats. Due to the oil spill, all fishing equipment was damaged. Next, increase the cost of recovery. For example, the oil spill in Anchorage has affected the income of fishermen there as the main source of income of the surrounding populations is working as fishermen. Okay, for the next point is health of the public is compromised. Clean water resources are declining, so the community must respond in improving the reporting strategy of environmental programs. In addition, the spread of bacteria, viruses and parasites through waste has led to increased waterborne diseases such as diarrhea, abdominal pain and food poisoning. For example, in 2005, the WHO estimate that has about 1 million people died as a result of unsafe water. For the last point is economy will be affected the tourism industry. For example, due to oil spills causing unpleasant odors, such as coral reef areas can be severely affected when water pollution occurs. In addition, islands and beaches will be less visited if these marine attractions are affected and destroyed.
I will talk about summarized in a case study in international. Hand in hand with that, legislations required any water returned to rivers after treatment to be cleaner and purer than ever after. And its likely treatment standard will continue to rise land inexpensive and residents will object to ever larger statement sites working. To the limits of design capacity, the existing system was already struggling to cope with the peak demand and more of a problem than this with the need to meet rising consent standard into the nearby river Stora. problem in the case study international is take wastewater. Okay, why it take wastewater? There's an ever-growing need for water to be reused as we become increasingly aware that it is not a limitless resource. We need to look after every drop. Hand in hand with that, legislation requires any water return to rivers after treatment to be cleaner and purer ever after. So, its likely treatment standard will continue to rise. Okay, what is a green practice or technology that we apply in solving the issue, the take wastewater, is we have to get better treating and reusing the wastewater frequently. Okay, now is identify the issue or problem aroused in the case study international. Okay, the number one is land expensive, number two is take wastewater, number three is more requiring treatment, and number four is weigh the consent on outfall water measure.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amir Razif Mekarazi. My number is 18DV19M 2016. Okay, number 3. Land expensive and resident will object the ever larger treatment sites. Answer of solving. Working to the limits of design capacity, the existing system was already struggling to cope with peak demands, and more of a problem than this was the need to meet rising concept standard into the nearby river sewer. Clearly, something had to be done. Number 4. Where the consents on the outfall water measure. It depends on the finite amount of organic solids dispersed to the river, not to actual state of purification of the water itself. Answer of solving. You have to have the solids held within it after treatment, so you don't increase the total amount of solids put into the river. Okay, thank you.
Hi, my name is Muralidharan. My metrica number is 18DV19F 2001. Today I want to talk about the impact and benefits from the green or technology in the case study to the tourism and hospitality. Energy conservation measure. Energy reduction has been recognized as one of the most significant areas of environmental management in the hotel industry. Example, solar and wind power, installing energy efficient appliances and equipment, controlling guest room energy consumption by using digital thermostat, use of Energy Star qualified products, installation of motion sensors that automatically turn light off in low traffic areas, installation of reflective glass or triple glazed windows using energy efficient light bulbs LED and depending on daylight rather than artificial light when cleaning vacant dirty rooms. The second benefit or impact, water conservation measure. Water conservation management has been used widely as an important green management strategy in hotel sector. Hotels consume intensive amounts of water on daily operation. Type and standard of services and facilities provide. Water conservation measure adopted by the hotel sector include installing water efficient device and appliances. Example, using low flow toilets and shower heads and installing infrared activate faucets, implementing towel or bed linen reuse programs, fixing leaks in toilets and baths regularly, watering grass and plants early in the morning and late night to limit evaporation. Recycling the grey water from washing vegetables and fruits is the grey water for grass irrigations and monitoring the water consumption in each department to track the usage. And the third impact is waste management measure. The hotel industry is regarded as a major contributor to greenhouse gas emission by generating a huge amount of wet waste. Example, garden waste, food waste, and cooking oil waste and dry waste, cardboard, plastic, cans, metal, linen, paper and other garbage that is transferred into landfills. Hotel operators began adopting various practices that aim at reduce hotel waste as follows. Separating hotel waste by using clearly labeled containers and color bins for collecting recyclables, purchasing products containing recycled content, collecting organic kitchen waste separately for soil composting, purchasing food items and cleaning chemicals in bulk, adopting a donation program, donating food leftovers and linens to charity, and grinding the remaining guest soaps to use as a laundry detergent. Thank you.